Today we are continuing our playthrough of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Alright, and last session, our group was in the Isle of the Abbey, seeking to clear out the island there for use by the Saltmarsh Mariners Guild. And during their excursion to the Abbey, there was the unfortunate loss of Mark and Finn. And although the group as a whole was successful in reclaiming the island, it was at a cost. So today we will begin with Quandle, Idoru, and Sweet Pea returning to Saltmarsh. And to start, we'll have a little bit of downtime. What do you three think you would be doing once you return to town?
I love you, Daddy Warbot.
Siebes, thank you.
3 months until 2 years, Daddy why, Daddy why?
Could start before we come back to the town. I would want to take Mike's body with us and put it somewhere where I can find it at a later. Like, put it into the ocean and take note of the location.
Okay. In my headcanon, you would just drop it, like, right off the edge of shore in Saltmarsh, so then you would always know where it is.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay. So we... I like that you take the time to bury Mark, but you leave Finn just lying on the stone floor of the Abbey. He doesn't even argue against it either.
Sweet, we can handle it.
Where does he want to be buried?
Finn had no preference. He didn't think he was going to die.
I have no idea. But if we want to do something, we could... Well, he still belonged to the crew of the Seven Kingdoms. Should we take something that belonged to him to show the captain that he didn't escape? That he actually died?
Yeah, maybe.
Pop it out.
His hat.
Did he have a hat?
He did.
Okay, let's take his hat. I was thinking of something else, but this is better.
See, he was going to take a finger or something.
Yep.
Trophy collecting here.
Weirdo.
Okay, but after we get back to the town, how many days was it the trip back?
It was I think when we went to the island, it was like a 10-day excursion. Traveling and then time on the island, and then probably just as much to get back.
Okay, so by my count, it has been about 20 days since we met the Xanderos, the magic item merchant.
That would be correct.
So, knowing that it has been quite a long time, I would like to meet them.
Okay. It's funny though, because the things that you commissioned from her, all those characters are dead.
I had something.
All right. So as you begin to approach, she puts out her hands. Oh, yes, great. I was wondering when you would return.
Yeah, we had to take a quite a long mission and couldn't get back earlier. Do you Did you find any of the items you wanted you to find?
I did. My crew was able to locate actually all of the items that you were seeking, but it was a little bit more difficult than I had originally estimated. I'm going to need an additional payment of 250 gold pieces if I'm to relinquish these items to you, just simply to cover the costs incurred.
So, could you remind me what exactly did you find? What did the other people ask?
Oh, where there's a stave, and there was a short sword and a rapier, if I do recall. There's also a book. Yes, I think that's correct. A book.
Yeah, I think there was some kind of talk about a book. What was the stuff?
Well, sir, I'm afraid if you're going to want any more, how about you just pay my retainer? I mean, if you're not so inclined, then I could always just resell these items to recoup my losses.
Okay, I'll just pay the 250.
Oh, thank you. She takes the coins and she snaps her fingers, and a man comes up and he drops a crate in front of you. And the inside the crate, there is a silvered rapier, a short sword, a book, which you can tell from the leather binding and the heft of the book itself that it's obviously a spell book. And there is a large oaken staff that the head of it has been carved into the mouth of a large snake.
Oh, it was the staff of Python, I think.
It was.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can use it.
You would be correct. Yeah, cleric, druid, or warlock.
Yeah, we'll just keep that in our pockets if someone else wants to use it at some point.
All right.
Well, thank you, Captain. The it has been a pleasure.
She nods her head and turns her back and goes back to work. The short sword and the rapier are just +1 items.
Oh, okay.
Any other downtime you three would like to get into?
Yeah, while this is going on, Idoro would like to buy some ammunition. Like arrows for his
Absolutely.
bow.
Probably several quivers worth, right? Sure. Yeah, you could just go ahead and remove the gold and mark that on your sheet. You don't need to
Yeah,
play through that.
about to look it up. But that's it basically. Auto time, spending in a tavern probably.
Okay. Well then, while you guys are out and kind of going shopping and performing your downtime activities, there is a messenger who comes running up to you. Excuse me, sirs. I've been told to fetch you as soon as you arrived in town.
Fetched by who told you to do that?
Why, that was Mr. Solmore. He and the rest of the council have news, and they require your assistance.
Okay, we will be there as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't walk away. I'm supposed to bring you with me. I'll be in terrible trouble if you don't come.
Well, I guess we have to go.
Like you care if this kid gets in trouble.
On the way, I want to find the material component for identify if anyone has something like that.
Yeah.
Pinhead.
Well, too late. Our friend Winston, the fence, he probably has some stolen jewelry that would have a pearl in it.
Yeah,
Oh, 12.
That's right, the dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just visit Winston and you can tag along if you want, and then I'll come.
Okay.
And I'll go buy it if he is willing to sell something like that.
Well, of course he's willing to sell. That's the whole point of my establishment, boy. Is there anything else that old Winston can do for you?
Not at the moment.
Alright, so pearl in hand. Everybody's good, ready to go to the council hall?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Me too.
I think Sweet Pea gets to say so.
I'm good.
So as you guys enter the council hall, you can see that it is positively packed. More than just the war council is in here. There's a great cacophony as all these voices are talking and shouting over each other. When you walk in, you can see that in addition to all the humans and dwarves that represent Saltmarsh, there's also the two lizard folks, Garrett and Verth, that you guys have brought with you to Saltmarsh to talk about the Queen's interests. During all of the arguing and the bickering, they stand silent and just observe everything. You can also see that there are a few other lizard folk now that kind of sit on the back wall. And as you approach the council hall, you actually would pass by a series of tents where there's about a dozen lizard folk warriors breaking camp. Also within the council hall, there is a single merfolk who represents her colony. And as she stands, you can see that she is yelling at Salmore, talking. You know, Salmore is convinced of one thing, and he seems to be trying to insist that his plan is the only plan, where she is trying to convince him that they should just attack now, and every moment that they waste gives the Sowagan more time to rally their forces. And also at the main table, you see a Lokatha, a large fish-like humanoid. And this one, you see he stands there, and accompanying him is this giant, like, eel that kind of slithers nearby like a snake. And when you guys enter, all of the bickering stops, and all eyes are focused on you. Where are the rest of you?
They got left behind.
What do you mean left behind?
They didn't make it out.
There's a pause after you mention the loss of Finn and Mark, and then the hall erupts into arguing once more. Except this time, you can hear that the conversation is centered on you. This is your plan, Salmore? This group of individuals, two of which are now dead, these are the ones that you want to hinge our victory on? And he's like, they are capable warriors. They have proven themselves already. And it goes on and on. Cough! This is where you guys do something.
I look at the. It was Merfolk.
Yes.
I'm just saying to them that we are talking about the Sahagin. There is no one here that wants to fight them as much as I do. We will do everything that we can to fight against them.
That is the question that we keep having, sir. Can you? Especially now with such diminished numbers. You see, what this human has proposed is that we send a group to investigate the merfolk's lodgings. We have found the location where they have been assembling. Our lizard folk friends claimed that they had scouts that have found the location, and they are familiar with it, as it used to be a former hovel of their own. And the humans would like to send what he had called an elite strike force to investigate the fortress stealthily. But now, here you stand, 3 instead of 5, and we're supposed to entrust that you will be able to do this? I know you want them dead, brother, but I don't think you're capable.
Would you be capable?
No, I don't think we should waste any time sending in an excursion, trying to gain more information. I think we should rally our armies now and collapse upon the fortress before they draw any more numbers. But even then, we would be greatly outnumbered, and survival is slim.
If we make a full-out attack right now, and we don't hit the right place, the whole city will be defenseless.
But the main forces will be there.
Yeah, but if they are not there, if the information is not good.
At this, one of the lizard folk barks at you. What do you mean, not good? Lizard folk, keen eye, no area. Scouts speak true. And again, it erupts into more arguing as the lizard folks are offended by your implications.
I look at my companions and ask, what should we do?
Well, the initial plans seem to be good, but we really lack the numbers. We should find some reinforcements. Maybe they know where to point us. To find good people.
I know where you can have someone. Saltmarsh speaks up. There are 2 men. They've done a lot of work for the Mariners Guild. I'm sure that with enough coin, or that we could convince them to help us. It might even do it just for the defense of their home. I don't know, but yes, they all of them together. They would be able to do it. As he turns his back to you and starts talking again to the different delegations.
You said 2 men. What kind of people they are?
Good people, strong. They can help us.
And they are not at the council because if you think they can help, why are they not here?
Because we thought you would be enough. Sadly, it seems we were wrong.
So, should we send someone to fetch these men and continue the discussion?
He looks at you. Go! Go and find them!
I guess we have to go to the guild hall. And I turn to leave.
Yeah, I guess I'll just follow him then.
Oh, what are the names of them?
Naru and Renarnu.
Not confusing at all.
Not at all, no.
Blame them. So you guys travel to the Mariners Guild Hall, and Naru Renanu. First, would you like to describe what your characters look like, and then what would they be doing in the hall?
Okay, so Naru, it's a goblin, and he's wearing a chainmail, carrying a warhammer, and he's sitting on a chair, carving a stick of wood while seemingly praying.
Okay.
Renanu is sat at, at a table just reading a book. But you see something sitting. He's more hunched over and nearly touching the ceiling while seated. His head is just brushing the top.
Okay.
Okay. Do we see anyone else inside?
I mean, there's various people. It is the guild hall, but you can tell that these two men are the only real fighters or warriors that are currently present. The rest are like dock hands and shipwrights.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to them and introduce myself. Hello, gentlemen. I am Quandal Valianus, and we, with the council, would like your help.
Well, hello, I'm Naru, and what do you need our help?
We have a difficult mission against the Sahagin, and we are a little short on capable men.
Hey, short.
Yeah, I heard about those Sahagin folk and how they are planning to attack the city. It's all the fuss around here, and it's for me it's fine. I can help you guys.
Can you handle a weapon?
Well, and I pick up my warhammer. I think this should do the trick. And that beast outside can also bite.
I assume this beast
Okay.
outside is not the Minotaur.
No, it work. That's honors guild hall.
Well, what about your silent friend?
Oh, Renato? Yeah, I think he can help too. Right, Renato? See? So, to us to Or do we have time to make some preparation?
I think there should be time, but maybe we should head back to the council.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, inform them that you are willing to take on the mission.
Cool. So let's keep going. You too, Renato. Let's go.
Grunts and groans as he gets up to walk out a very small room.
So once the five of you walk back into the council chamber, Saltmarsh once more begins to gesture towards the group. See? Now there's 5. That's surely enough for a tactical strike force. And the rest of the delegation seem to quiet down. They look over the 5 of you, and they're seemingly impressed with Renanu's massive size. Like, well, maybe we can give them a 10-day. After that, I think we should rally our forces and attack. So any information you plan to gain with this group, it should be done quickly. He starts wildly gesturing, like, come here.
Then we approach.
As you approach the table, the lizard folks produce a crude map that identifies the location of the Sawagan stronghold. You see that it is located in an island in an estuary of the nearby river, some 50 miles to the southwest of Saltmarsh. The lizard folk continue to explain that this site used to be a former lair of theirs. It's a series of connected natural passages and caves that honeycomb through the interior of the island. And they say that when they occupied the island, most of it was above water, but somehow the Sawagan have used their foul magics to submerge the majority of the caves. They continue to talk, giving you as much information about the fortress as possible, trying to prep you for your mission. They say that the lair is a 3-level system inside the island, and that again, most of it is now underwater. Probably only the top 1/3 is visible above the waterline. The main entrance is located through a large cave that faces the coast. And even though most of the area is made of rough terrain and natural caverns, when the lizard folk were in control, they added stairs to connect the levels together. As the lizard folk conclude talking, they look up at all of you. Alright, I guess I'll just talk to myself.
This sounds a little bit tricky. I mean, I can handle being under the water, but I don't know about those.
Nope.
Yeah, actually, I'm not even a good swimmer, so.
You wouldn't happen to have anything that could help us with that.
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
Long year for me, buddy. Been a good one, though.
Hey, appreciate that, Yoda. How you doing? Alright. They kind of sit back and they consider. And, like, no, what could we give you that could assist?
Well, If this city has a supply of magical potions, we could see if someone has some water breathing potions.
Well, we do not. I mean, we're a
No.
trade port.
Mm,
I mean, you could ask some of the individual vendors if they have such a thing, but it's not something that we would have available.
mm-hmm. That's fine. We'll check out the markets to see if someone has, and we'll buy them if it's available. If not, we'll have to find another way to finish this mission.
Yeah, I hope that Captain Xanderas might be able to help us.
Okay, great. I'm glad you guys are thinking ahead, but I need you to listen. There's some very specific things that we need from you when you're in the stronghold. We need, and he starts ticking these things off on his fingers. We need you to determine the strength of the Sawagan forces. How many men do they have at their disposal? How many warriors? How many battle-ready troops? Okay? We also need you to take note of important areas within the fortress. Where are the warriors barracked? Where are the officers quartered? Where would the leaders be housed? Right? We would use this information to plan tactical strikes, try and cut the head off the beast before it can do much else. Thirdly, I need you to discover if there are any significant defensive measures. Will the Sawagan set traps for us? Do they have areas readied specifically for defense of the fortress? Are there any other dangers that an attacking force must overcome? And then, lastly, we need you to see how advanced are the preparations for when they might mount their first attack against us. And, if at all possible, sabotage those preparations so it might delay their attack a little further. We need to buy more time. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, we need to make reconnaissance of the troops, delay any battle-heavy equipment, and find where the officers are, and all those things. We got.
Now listen, it will be 5 of you versus hundreds of them. You must avoid being detected at all costs, otherwise you'll be overwhelmed. And should they discover you, then I'm sure that they would retaliate. So it's very important. You must try to be quiet.
Okay, so a stealth mission.
Yeah, rip. This is what I was talking about. Stealth mission. Well, let's see here. Chainmail, plate mail, chainmail, barbarian.
Okay, the mission sounds tough, but we have to do.
Yes,
We have to do it.
it's imperative. Otherwise, all is lost in Saltmarsh. Just, if you do find yourself in a scuffle, try and isolate it to just that room. Take measures to avoid alerting anyone else. Cover your tracks. I'm counting on you to be clever in this encounter.
Okay, we'll try to do our best to not be detected and to finish this mission without any problems.
Okay. Thank you. All of us are counting on you. No pressure, though. I mean, you'll be great, I'm sure.
Oh, if I could, how much time would it take to send a letter to the mainland?
We've already
From
sent
here.
word. We're trying to get as much reinforcements as we can. But It doesn't seem like anyone is willing to assist.
Well, more for my order of paladins, they might help. I noted that we also don't have any cleric on the temple for some reason, so that could be they could send someone to take over that temple. It's just
We'll
one
send
more.
word ahead, but I don't know. I think that the other cities, other people from the mainland, they're avoiding us because they know of our impending doom.
Well, we have to at least try, but we will do the mission with help or not.
Okay, we'll arrange for a keelboat to wait at the ready at the docks, along with several men to help move it. Uh, Whenever you're ready and prepared, you should be off right away.
Okay then.
Yeah, I think we will just finish some last minute shopping, and we should be good to go.
Oh, my home game. A long explanation though. Ask me in the Discord.
Can we actually buy stuff that will help us be stealthy?
I don't know. So, you guys, you have a little bit of time to prepare now that you know what's ahead of you. Where do you go?
I'll walk to the weekly market and see if anyone can sell me some water breathing potions.
Okay. Well, the weekly market. Oh boy. Pretty sure this is all like mundane goods and gear. I'm trying to find it in my notes, but I could be wrong. Weekly market built around. Well, the weekly market can sell any item from the player's handbook up to 150 gold. So here we go. Here's a handout.
Okay.
So
Doesn't seem like there is a potion. Yeah. Can buy alchemist fire to burn some stuff.
yes, stealth mission. Let's buy fire and burn everything.
Well, we had to destroy some equipment. I made put fire on some boats and you.
I would like to go meet the captain. The captain sent us if they might have anything on hand. That
Okay.
could be helpful.
Sure. When you arrive back at Captain Zendro, she looks at you. Huh, back already?
Yes, it seems that we have another mission on hand, and I wanted to see if you have anything on hand that could be useful. So, if you have anything available, I would like to see it.
Well, I do have some things that I could use to assist. I happen to have in my employ a skilled alchemist and a scribe. And for most things, I can arrange for potions and scrolls and anything else that you would desire to be created. You just have to purchase the necessary reagents, pay a little bit off the top for, labor and a finder's fee, but I can certainly get you everything you need.
Um, would you be able to handle something like potions that let people breathe underwater?
Absolutely. I can. How many do you need?
I'll have to check. How long does one last? Okay, it's 1 hour.
1 hour.
How much would one cost? I'm just trying to figure the per ice that I'm able to afford.
200 gold.
That's a hefty sum.
Isidoro with Quandle?
I don't know. Am I?
I'm not completely sure.
I don't know. Are you? Did you walk up there with him?
Yes. Let's say yes.
Oh, I know that is. Well, the reagents are expensive. If you would prefer, and she levels her finger at Idoru, I think I have something you would like. I could have my scribe prepare a scroll for you. One that would allow you and all your friends to breathe underwater.
That's actually an interesting idea. What do you have in mind?
It's a scroll that would allow you and all your friends to breathe underwater. I just told you.
Yeah, I know.
I could sell it to you for 500 gold.
That's actually on my list too.
Oh yeah, it is. I forgot.
Yeah, I could actually get 2 of those.
The water breathing scrolls?
Yeah.
Okay. She says, they'll be done in about an hour. It takes a little bit of time to send the message ahead, and needs ample opportunity to work.
Renano will start approaching as well.
1 hour. That means they have it they have it ready already, because we need longer to copy a spell. They're just bullshitting us.
She smiles and looks at you. Why? How dare you? I would never.
I mean, I don't care whatever they do with the scrolls. I just care that we get them. And I'll give 100 platinum pieces.
Ooh. She counts them out and gives you a smile, and the coins disappear into her pocket. What other business can we do today? I like you.
I could take 12 normal healing potions.
Oh,
since we are already doing business.
That is quite a large order. She reaches into her coat again, pulls out. It's a small abacus, like pocket size. Starts sliding the clay beads and counting on her in her head. Yeah, I think I can fill that order. I'm gonna give you a bit of a markup though, because you would be wiping out my supply. It's bad for business.
I mean, I can go to the weekly market. They seem to have some.
Whoa. There's no need to be hasty now. Fine. And she snaps her fingers, and a guy just shows up with like a case of healing potions, and they're arranged in like a box, almost like a case of beer. And he hands 2 of them. There's a 6-pack of healing potions and a 6-pack of healing potions.
Nice. I'll hand 60 platinum.
All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Look, seems we're having a fire sale.
Quandle, Renaro approaches Quandle and says, I don't know if you've seen the size of me, but I need to be quiet. Do we not have any way of making me a little bit more stealthy?
I have an idea.
Yes, little one.
Well, while we're preparing scrolls and things, I do believe there's a spell that would help.
I believe rangers call it pass.
I never heard that before. It sounds interesting.
Ah, yes, of course. This spell is quite rare indeed. The reagents very expensive. If you would like me to have it prepared for you, it will cost you only 200 gold pieces.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Just the one?
One second. I'm gonna check my purse real quick. No, make it 2.
Excellent. Again, so it'll probably be about 2 hours to get that order filled, since he'll be my associate will be working on the order for this one. Points to Quandle. Anyone else?
Is Sweetpea doing anything with the big amount of money he has?
I mean, if you want to use it, sure. I'm still trying to think of what to buy. I don't know if I can actually do anything aside from the spells you got.
Health potions.
Yes, I bought some of those.
Antitoxin.
She holds up a very large. It's like a gallon health potion. You guys know what a gallon is.
Freedom units.
Just realized I'm the only.
How many strawberries is that?
Shit.
It's one of their big square bottles, I believe.
So like 50 strawberries?
It would be like 4 liters, right? Here we go. It's so she holds up this huge container, and it's just this sloshing with reddish liquid. Can I interest you in one of these?
Is that just a potion of healing in bulk or something?
No. This is a superior healing potion. If you were to drink it, it would heal you quite well. All your ailments would just melt away.
I poke at Sweetpea and say that she's talking to you.
It's almost like he doesn't want to play.
How much?
500 gold pieces.
Wow.
Worth every coin. If that's a little too rich for your blood, maybe I could interest you in something different.
Sure. What else do you have?
She pulls out another container. This one's about 1 liter. And she holds it up And she's like, this one. Apparently to her, greater healing potions are just more of the same liquid. You just imbibe it all at once.
Your motto.
Like if you drink a supreme healing potion, you just take this big gallon. You're like glug glug glug. Anyway, so she holds it up. She's like, "This a little bit more potent than your standard fare. Only 100 gold. I have 4 in stock if you'd like."
Yeah, I'll take the smaller one.
All right, 4 greater
Maybe
healing.
4 and 100 each, right?
Yep.
Sure, I'll take them all.
Okay, good. She holds up the big gallon again, starts sloshing it around. Ah.
Yeah, I cannot afford that.
All right. Anything else I can do for you, fellas?
I think we have what we need, and we will be back to fetch our items at a later time.
Okay. In the interim, what would you guys be doing then?
I would be going to Caster's Leatherworks, and I would make a request for a leather armor. It is specially made with some camouflage for underwater work.
It's actually a great idea. Get some leather armor.
Yeah. Lower your AC, but then you won't have disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah. And I would also, while I was on the weekly market, I would normal spear.
Okay. Yes, also a good idea. Weapons that don't have disadvantage underwater. Oh, you're smart.
I'm a prepared goblin.
Disadvantage underwater? I didn't know that was
There's literally a handout in your journal that says underwater combat, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
Let me see if I can find it. Here's a supplemental. Yeah,
Oh,
underwater
yeah, I
combat.
found it.
Yeah. Feature that doesn't have a swim speed is disadvantage on attack unless it's a dagger, a javelin, a short sword, a spear, or a trident. Piercing weapons. Ranged weapon attacks automatically miss a target beyond the normal range. Even when the target is within normal range, it's disadvantage unless it's a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, like a spear, trident, or dart.
Would anyone like the sword +1 that we got from the merchant?
I'm going to use the restroom real quick. You guys can continue to buy and prepare whatever you need. Just put a note of it in the game chat so I can see what all you guys bought.
Alrighty.
I don't think I need a short sword. I've got a crossbow now.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can use it in melee.
Mm-hmm. And
I
I
think I
also
should-
got a spear.
I think I should change my great axe to a spear. I'm thinking that if we're supposed to be stealthing, so if we were to fight anyway, I might as well go rage and just go just to balance it out, maybe.
I mean, you should have something like that with you, but you should take the axe with you, of course.
Why not bring both?
Yeah, it's not like the axe makes more
Oh.
sound than
All
other.
right, I have javelins. That should be good enough.
Yeah, just don't throw them.
Okay.
I mean, I could throw them, right?
Yep. Yes.
What exactly was the spell book that the merchant gave us?
It was an enduring spellbook.
Oh, okay.
It works underwater.
All right. If nobody has anything else, then you guys can collect your things from Zendros, and we can head out. If you guys need more time, that's okay too.
I'll just buy a armor that isn't disadvantage. I'll just buy it by myself.
Wait, do you even wear armor?
Well, I have a half plate.
Does half plate give it this?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, disadvantage though.
Hey, Florg. Okay, so then what would you buy? Like a breastplate?
Yeah, just
I'm going to switch mine to a chain shirt underneath my clothes.
Yeah, that's cheap. Cheap replacement. Especially since it's gonna be probably temporary. And then for those of you that are switching your armors, I'm just assuming that you would be stashing your heavy armors in your house. That way you're not just carrying around another full set of armor.
Yes.
Or I mean,
Yeah.
some of you probably could carry the extra armor and then just, doff and don at a rest, but I guess it's up to you. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna carry it with me.
Okay.
I can handle it.
I mean, I'm not going to struggle, so yeah, I'll probably carry mine. I already have the javelins, so.
I'm gonna leave it. There's no point in me carrying the extra set of armor.
we have a safe box or something, right?
I know you guys have a house. I'm gonna leave it on the room I rented.
Wonder if I should bring all my oil.
Yeah, oil will do you a lot of good underwater.
So
We can use it to float in case of emergencies.
What were you saying?
I took a look at our notes, and we should have this based on the Google Docs document we have.
Well, question is, who is carrying it?
It says it's in the bag of holding, but who has the bag of holding? Did Dusk take it with him?
I hope so.
Yeah, he was the one that had the bag.
Oh, he stole he stole the loot.
Yeah, but we did find a second bag of holding in the not the cathedral, wherever we were last.
Okay, then that doesn't exist.
What else was in the bag?
just some books and basically nothing mundane stuff.
Bunch of
Mostly.
poop. Got it.
I think you threw in a bunch of crappy weapons at one point.
Yeah, it's a couple potions.
The luck stone.
A little bit of mundane stuff. But Idor should have the helm of underwater action, so he can swim.
So I can what?
Swim.
You
Gives you a
should
swim speed.
Swim. Yeah, yeah.
And the underwater action helmet lets you breathe underwater too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and 60 feet dark vision.
There you go, human.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it was on Finn when he died.
Oh, am I the only human now in the group? Oh.
I think you were always the only human in the group.
No, I was a Kenku.
No, but even when you switched to Yodoru, you're the only human in the group.
Yeah. Wasn't Finn?
He
Or
was
was
a,
he in half-elf?
He was a halfling.
Ah, wait.
Or what's Finn a gnome? I don't remember. He was a halfling. Anywho.
Yeah, I think we should be good.
Okie dokie. I don't know how long it takes to get there. Trying to find it. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Wait, before we get there, is it okay if we take 5? I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
You don't have to. You just go.
Oh, all right. I'll just go AFK.
Whew. All right. Let us get started. I do believe. Nope, 5 foot squares. We're gonna leave it. $60 dark vision. All right. When you arrive, it is dark. Because approaching the fortress during daytime would be a death sentence. I believe everybody can see except for Renanu.
Oh wait, Minotaurs don't see.
No, they do not.
How about goblins?
I think I'll lit a torch.
Okay, so you're gonna light torch.
Yeah, so put it on the work.
Maybe 1 sec to refresh my client. I have this really bad habit of I'll go to drag something from my journal to the tabletop, and if you hold down Alt while you drag stuff, it doesn't disappear. It just, like, the box just sits on your screen and you can't get rid of it without refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
And Alt is my push to talk, so I do it all the time. It's so annoying. Okay. And then almost ready. Almost got all my notes back up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 smashers. Guards are alerted by intruders. They become, one of them rings the gong 3 times. 2 and 12 rush to 8. Alright. So we are standing here outside of the main entrance to the fortress. As you guys approach, you can see that there is a large set of stone doors that have been erected to block entrance into the main area. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to inspect the stone door. Does it look like it could be opened?
Well, the doors, they are thick and they are heavy. They are 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall. It has a handle consisting of a horizontal bronze bar set into the stone on each side, but it doesn't look like they have any mechanism that would actually allow it to lock. And that's it. Yep. Big heavy doors. Not locked.
I look back at my companion. There's going to be a big sound opening this.
Big door like that? Might.
It's 10 foot of stone. We expect it to be quiet.
I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Into the water?
Nope. Little bit.
Sweet Pea, would you like to open the door?
Is this the only way we were given in? Is there nothing else that the lizard folk?
Remember, the lizard folk told you that there's the one entrance that is adjacent to the sea. It's a cave entrance. Any other entrances would be underwater.
So yeah, this most likely is the only way. Oh yeah, is Sweet Pea still away?
Must be.
Yep.
You have another beefcake right there, though.
Yeah,
Well, this beefcake has a brain. Didn't we have scrolls made to be quiet?
Yeah, I think we have 2 of the pass without the race.
Eudora is
Yep,
the only
back.
one that can cast it.
Yeah, it only lasts 1 hour, so do we use it now?
I think so.
Oh, I was just setting up my heavy crossbow. So, what's it called again?
Pass without a trace.
Should I cast it now?
You don't have to cast it. You're going to use the scroll. You have level 2 slots, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, we use it and then open the door.
Everybody should be able to see Eudora's aura.
Yeah.
So when you're in that aura, you have +10 to Dex and Stealth checks. Can't be tracked except by magical means. And creature that receives a bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage. And I do believe pass without trace is concentration, 1 hour. That will be relevant. Okay, don't bother with stealth checks.
Okay.
Opening the door.
Yes.
That quietly can be done with a 10-foot stone door.
I would like to point out, nowhere in Pass Without Trace does it say that it muffles sound. However, it does make you very stealthy. And you open the door and you see that in the main hall here is a massive guard post of Sawagan. And even though you guys are under the effects of Pass Without Trace, you are not hidden. And they can clearly see you. So, right off the bat, roll initiative.
Browser issues. There.
The warg will act on your turn.
Yeah.
Because it can only dodge, dash, and disengage. Can it disengage? Bundle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's everybody. 7, 7, 7. Coral Smasher goes first. Idoru Renanu, who goes next?
Edora's probably got better decks than me, so Edora.
Mm.
Alright. Bundle.
I'll move inside. Oh god. I only saw half. Oh, I see even more. Yeah, that's a good place for your fireball.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay. It's 33, right?
Yep.
Dead. Dead. 16. 16. dead.
And after it fireball, I'll move back. And that's all.
Okay. So the fireball. let me read this. The fireball streaks from where your pointing finger is and blossoms into a roar of explosion of flame. And the boom is quite audible and loud.
Yeah, I guess they could have shouted for help anyway, so I don't think we could have avoided that.
Alright.
So that thing with the stealth mission, we threw that overboard like at the first door.
Guys, we need to be quiet. Boom! Alright. This is awake. You see this one moves forward, and he is much larger than the others in the room. He turns to one of them, and he points to the west, somewhere off where you guys can't quite see. And then he moves forward. He's going to move here, and he will attack Sweet Pea.
With disadvantage.
Why is it with disadvantage?
Protection style.
Okay. A disadvantage on his first attack. It's a miss.
Nice. Thanks.
And then a hit. So you take 7.
Alright, that's it.
And then, because now you are bleeding, he has advantage. For another 5.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, yes. Naru.
Should be Sweet Pea.
Why is... No, he had an 8.
I originally had a 14. I accidentally double clicked it. But he can go first right now. Then just next
Take turn.
switch.
Okay. Go ahead, Sweet Pea.
Okay. Yay. Rage and swing. We're not underwater yet, right?
No.
Okay.
And 12. That's 2.
There. 2 recklesses.
Where's 12?
Then that's it.
No, not there. Give me 1 sec. There they are. Alright, Naru.
I guess there is not enough space for me. And
No, sir.
okay. Gonna move to here with the warg, and then I'll jump to here. Then I'll attack with my warhammer first time, and then again.
It's a miss, and then a hit.
Okay, then how much did I move? It's 20 feet, so I'll disengage with my bonus action and move back to here.
Okay. These two run forward. And you see that they are carrying warhammers. And once again, Sweet Pea is damaged, so they have advantage. This is going to be a frequent thing. All of the Sawagan have Blood Frenzy, where if they're attacking a creature that does not have all of its hit points, they have advantage. So you have that to look forward to. Alright. They run forward, attacking Sweet Pea. Bash, 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 bash. You're gonna take 2, 4, 4, so 10 and 5. 15 total, Sweet Pea.
Wow. Alright.
Idoru.
Okay, wounded guy. First shot with the crossbow.
Okay, wounded guy. That is a miss.
Try again.
Hit.
Just gonna move to the side a little, and that's it.
Renanu.
Since it's not underwater, be using his long sword. His attack one.
Hit.
Attack 2.
Miss.
And that's all I can do, I think, on this turn. Yeah.
Okay. That's enough. And do they have... They do! All the Sawagan here. You see them run off. They kind of form a column in the center. And they start chucking spears at... I would imagine Sweet Pea is the only one that's in their range without disadvantage. So, Sweet Pea, you're the lucky winner.
Hooray. Ooh.
I'll take the 7 from the crit, Daddy.
Okay. So Sweet Pea is going to take 1, 3, 1. Yep, 1, 3, 1. Take 5, Sweet Pea.
Alright, gotcha.
Wait, you already used your reaction though, Renanu.
Didn't I just take a turn?
Oh, you did. You totally did. I know what I'm doing. Bundle?
I'm going to move bonus action Blade Song
Okay.
and swing with a in Flame Blade.
That's a miss.
Wait. No, it didn't even do the attack.
No, it did not. Why? What the heck was that?
I guess it's because I leveled up and it just changed.
Oh. Alright, 18 will hit.
And the bounce on that guy and Focus Summer isn't that doesn't recall either. 2.
Okay.
And that's all.
The champion. I don't think there's a champion in the other room. Let's check. There's not. Alright, the champion is going to continue attacking Sweet Pea. You're in the way! Number 1. Number 2.
Ooh.
Number 3. So you are raging. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So 6, 7, 8. And then another 5. So 13 sweet pea.
Alright.
And
Gotcha.
then it's your turn.
Alright, I'll try to kill him. Yay.
15 misses. 22 is a hit. And the champion goes down.
Then I have a bonus for killing someone.
Yep, and for crit.
Yeah, I'll just swing at the other wounded guy.
They're both wounded?
Are they?
13's a miss.
I miss. Yeah, okay.
Ah! Naru.
Okay, Naru will put away his warhammer and grab his lance and attack this guy in front of Rinaru. 1, 2.
They are both hits.
Good. And that's it.
A lance? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, one sec. No, it's reach. Okay. Alright. That is a dead thing. The Coral Smasher. That one there. Sweet Pea, you're gonna get it. Bop, bop. Up, take 5.
Alright.
And then it'll be Adoru's turn.
I see 3 wounded guys to the south. I'm gonna shoot at this guy. Ooh.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, next one, next to him.
Yep. Also dead.
Okay. Back to the side a little again, and that's my turn.
Or Nanu.
Alright, so we've got an open door. You can see one. I'm going to take the dash action and charge at the one that's head down, sort of like skipping charge.
Okay.
Straight out to there, and I'm going to use Goring Rush. Attack with my horns for.
So you took the dash action? Was that?
Yep.
Okay. 12 is a hit. Okay.
I don't get my extra attack, do I? I don't.
No, you didn't take the attack action.
Yep, that's my turn then. And I'll stand there.
Alright. The Sawagan, since you're here now, are going to surround you. And attack. Oh, you are damaged because you took his. Okay. 1, 2 from the first one. 1, 2 from the second. 1, 2 from the third. Looks like all hit but the very last one. So 5, 11, 15, 17, 21. And then it'll be Quandal's turn while I move these other guys.
Okay, normal attack. And then the second one.
Hit.
And
dead.
that would be all. Oh, you said it's dead.
I did.
Yeah, then I'll move next to that guy, and that's all.
All right, Sweepy.
Hmm. Can I step over here somehow? I assume like go around them. And then I'll just try to finish off the wounded.
Is that 20 feet? Where were you? Were you in that square?
Yeah,
there?
like that.
Yeah. You
Yep,
can do
yep.
that.
Alright.
Although,
Just
wait
move
a
there.
minute. It won't matter for now, but the floors here are all rough cut, and much of the stone is slick with algae from living so close to the water. In the future, all terrain is difficult terrain.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't make mention of it earlier, so not until after the combat.
I did. Okay, never mind. First roll, then
Miss.
second attack.
Hit.
Do I kill him? Then I get another one.
Okay.
That's for the next one. Yep. Okay. Then that is it.
Naru?
Rude's going to move, squeeze past that door, and attack the Sagin with its lance. Nice.
Ouch.
I'll just move him over there.
And then I'll continue walking here and attack another one.
Okay.
And that's it.
What is it that's giving you advantage?
The mountain combatant feat
You got
have
it.
an advantage.
Idoru?
Okay, moving after the guys. Difficult terrain, you said? Yeah.
After this combat.
Oh, so I could move in and shoot at the last guy.
Sure.
Is he dead?
He is.
Nice.
Okay. What would you guys like to do now?
Take a look inside the room. What did we walk into?
Well, this... as you enter, here's some more information about the general features of the area here. You can see that on the floor ahead, there are decorative tiles that, that adorn the walls and the floor. Tiles are made from polished stone and colored with plant dyes and octopus inks. All the rooms here are 10 feet wide and 15 feet tall. And as you move in, there's no illumination present. And in this main chamber, you can see that there is services doors featureless, blah 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 blah. We already did all that. It's a very bare room. Short corridor ends in a closed bronze gate, and to your left there's a single stone bench when you enter, and on the right is a large metal gong, and a short metal bar leans against the wall below it. And you get the impression that the Sawagan would have used the gong, but they didn't see a need.
I would imagine there are more coming. We need to set up for an ambush or something.
Yeah, in my defense, they would have used that if I didn't even.
I mean, half this wall is missing. Hello.
Oh yeah, the algae would have burned up with so this isn't difficult terrain anymore.
Explain.
What are you guys doing?
So more guys are coming. So do we just wait for them here and like funnel them through this narrow door?
Sounds like a plan. Get ready to ambush them here.
So ring the gong.
In the gong.
You don't need to.
Just camp here.
Just get next to me, Green.
I'm gonna step outside of the work, leave it inside this room, and I'll proceed ahead stealthily.
Does healing doesn't stop the blood frenzy thing, right? It's not an effect. It's just if you're not 100%.
Yep.
Ooh.
As you step out, you see that there's another kind of empty room. There's stone benches here, and you see a chain and pulley mechanism mounted on the wall.
And pulley. What could this?
What that does? Yeah.
Do I see anything that this is connected to here?
The chain goes into the wall and then disappears.
Oh, okay.
I think it's gonna flood the whole thing.
Maybe.
Oh, speaking of flooding, I'm going to cast one of the water attacking spells.
No.
Oh,
Just stop right
they
there.
got company.
Yes, you have company. I will unpause the shirt tracker. And Renanu, it would be your turn.
Renanu just sighs as everybody leaves the one
Hey,
funneled room that we had that no doubt people will be coming to because you blew it. And you'll go down here and they'll stop behind Sweeping. And that'll be.
Oh, excellent. So they are going to run forward. And let me check sight lines. Alright. In the front, they're at their max move right now. No, not still raging. Because you had a turn, you didn't attack or take damage, your rage would have disappeared. So 2 in the front. They're all throwing spears because they're at max move, they can't get to melee range. Throwing spears. We're gonna throw them at Idaru.
What?
Yep. 14.
No.
18?
18 hits, 14, I don't know. I think I got it right with the armor studded leather.
Okay, well then just
Yeah,
take 6.
Yep.
Okay. Then I have 5 more. And we're gonna go 2, 2, and 1. So here we go. Sweepy. Miss.
Both miss.
Naru. Miss. Quandle. Miss.
Oh, 19 misses? Wow.
Oh wait, would your blade song still be active?
It's 1 minute. I'm
Okay,
not
yeah,
sure.
then it would be active. Because Combat Tractor was still going, but there would have only been like a round where you guys were walking out, kind of examining things. So it's only been like this would be round 5, not round 4.
Okay. Well, they know exactly where we are, so it's time to use some loud spells.
Please no.
Your pleas fall on deaf ears.
Wait, what's the size of that?
10 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet. Here.
Surprised no
Yeah,
more.
it's so.
I'm surprised you didn't just launch another fireball.
I'm saving some slots.
Okay, so 14. Let's roll. One pass. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't realized there were priestesses in that group. Set them aside. They need their own initiative. Okay. The one pass was from the priestess. Alright. Anything else?
I'll take a step back. This was still difficult terrain, I think.
No, it just out there was where the algae would be. The work
okay.
zone would be fine.
Well, okay. That's all.
Sweet Pea.
Ah. Can I? Oh, I can't squeeze in.
You just walked through the turnstile.
Oh, right. I forgot that was there.
Oh, you can stand there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Right.
Fuck's sake, dude.
Then I'll rage and do swing.
Hit. Dead. Miss.
Do I get a bonus from
You
the
already used
kill
your bonus
or
action.
rage? Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's it.
Alright. The Sowagan Priestesses. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Priestess number 1. Four, 5, 6. Priestess number 2. Doo-doo-doo. Five-foot circle is a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So bonus action, spiritual weapon. Then for action for the turn. Nope. Actually nothing. Doesn't have a ranged doesn't have a ranged attack. Oh wait, nope. Alright. Dodge action. Dodging. That one on the top. And
Mass healing word is also a bonus action, so wouldn't they both
dodging! Dodging! Naru.
Okay, I'll command my warg to move inside, and I'll move here and attack the Sahagin. Not with advantage this time. And that's
Alright, the Coral Smashers. That's as far as they can get. So they will be dashing. Yeah. Idoro.
Ah, I wanted to do something funny, but that's not possible anymore. Okay, just shoot the closest one.
Rip.
And the next one.
Nice.
Rinanu.
I'll step. I don't even think I can do it if I step around there. Nah. I'm gonna go through the walks, go over the wall, and I'm gonna go to just next to the two. Think I can make that?
Remember, it's difficult terrain. He's only one size more than you. So that'd be 10, 20. 5 to there? Yeah, you can go there. 30 to get there. You got it.
Nice. Okay, and I'll attack both of these. One.
Miss! Ooh, that one good again.
Plus a bonus action of hammering horns.
Okay. So it's a shove. Target must... No, it's not a shove action. It is just a strength save. DC equals 8 plus proficiency in strength. So what's the DC going to be?
$14? 15, sorry.
That is the wrong sheet. Coral Smasher. There you are. Not with advantage. So he's prone. Okay. He's awakened. They are going to here and there. And we're going to attack Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea, Sweet Pea. Stab. Stab. Stab him. Stab him. And he is raging again, so 4, 5, 7 total.
Alright.
Yo, I could do basic math.
That's more for me.
Quandle?
I'll move next to the Earthhound guy and use their Inflame Blade to make an attack.
Okay. 16 will hit.
So 17 on that and 10 to the other. And that's all.
Sweet Pea.
Swing, swing, swing. First one.
Yes.
Burn it.
Second hits and kills it.
Then the bonus.
And kills that one too. Alright.
That goes with the priestesses. There.
Oh.
That's it.
Alright, well, the priestess Seaside. The priestess doesn't like you up in her grill. So priestess number 1 gonna cast Hold Person on you. Please make a wisdom save.
Nice. Wisdom.
You're good at those, right? And the paralyzer.
+3.
Ooh.
From me.
Oh, you might pass. You might pass. You do. Oh, so lucky. The second priestess, she panics. She's going to move her spiritual weapon. And hits you for a whopping 3 force damage. Then with her...
That isn't reduced, right?
Do you reduce force damage?
No.
Okay. I mean, you're level 7. You should know. The second one is going to, for the main action... yeah, we gotta try it again. Hold person!
Oh, that's higher, yeah.
Son of a... Alright. Failing to stop you, they are gonna run for their life! You get to make it up. Oh, you missed! Oh! No, you didn't. That's okay. Haha, they live. Naru.
Okay, I'll take 2 attacks at the prone one. 1
Yup, that's it.
and 2.
No, it's dead.
Now I'll the warg will move ahead and I'll use my
the timers.
movement to mount on the warg, and that's it.
One last Coral Smasher. He's gonna attack the warg because why not?
And then I direct the attack to me.
Okay. Take 10.
Okay.
It's 17 question mark?
Yes.
Or, take 11, not 17. 17 is the hit. Idoru!
One last guy, you say? Yeah.
No, he is dead. Renanu.
Renanu cannot see that far, but he's going to look for where they went and try and follow. Like to that point, it's the last part he can see. And that's... I'm going to take the dodge action from...
Bundle.
Okay, let's follow them. That's 40 feet. And I'll toll the dead, the wounded.
Jesus. Okay.
And that would be all.
Sweet pea.
I cut that guy up. Rah.
Miss.
Whoops. Okay, that was the first attack. It was an advantage for...
I didn't hear you say you were reckless.
I was recklessing.
Ah, you still missed!
All this. Dang it. Alright, that's it.
You're up in her face. She's starting to feel very nervous. She's gonna try to hit you with a spell. At disadvantage because you're in melee range, but advantage because you're hurt. Big money, no whammies.
Ooh.
Do you eat the guiding bolt?
I think I do.
Okay. That's a pretty crap roll on my part, though. Alright. And then, she's gonna do it again. She runs away. No reaction?
Can I hit her? Right, I can, right?
Yes.
First time?
Yeah, yeah, first. Yeah, just try.
Yee! Alright, you hit her. She keeps running.
Aw.
And. Alright. Naru?
The warg will dash to here, and that's it.
That's only its movement. It can dash.
No, because the difficult terrain,
For,
right?
for third time. Difficult terrain was this rocky area out here.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Then I'll continue moving. Here, and here. A little bit back, and
no.
I'll attack with my lance. 1 and 2.
And she is the dead. So, with combat concluded, what would you guys like to do? Be right back. I need to see if the bathroom's open. Wife has been in there taking a shower for 1,000,000 years.
We need a Darrow to catch up.
Yes,
Yeah. It's like
coming.
food.
And I think we should carry on now, stealthily. And he looks at Quandle.
Okay.
I'll just
Nice.
trigger another potion.
I still think they know where we are.
I think we'll be. I'm not. I think we should just keep being quiet at this point. I mean, it's not like this war can be very quiet. I mean, look at it.
No. He is a good boy. He can be quiet. I have a suggestion. I assume that only Hinata can't see in the dark, right?
I imagine it's only me.
Okay, so I think I will leave the work with the torch next to you, and we can move ahead while in the dark and try to be stealthy, and you can mount the orc to catch up if needed. The orc one can understand my command, so he will start running if you are necessary. What do you think about it?
That seems fine with me. I also think you need to heal the big green one.
I'm halfway.
Yeah. I'm gonna use 10 points of lay your hands on you, Sweet Pea.
Alright, thank you. I am burning through rages quite a bit.
Yeah.
I have 2 left.
What do you mean by burning through rages? That sounds healthy.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can use the word to block the hallway somehow.
I can use the orc to block the hallway, but he is not the most resistant of us. He's a big guy with not any armor.
We never found out what that spinny thing at the door was.
What?
What?
What? Go touch it. Go play with it, Sweet Pea.
La la la.
Don't play with it, Sweet Pea.
Alright, so you guys are moving ahead. Slowly.
Slowly.
Quietly.
So what's the idea that the Inanu and the Warwick are behind us with the torch?
I heard.
So basically, yeah. So we move in darkness.
And trying to be as quiet as possible.
Okay.
Idor comes with us too.
Yeah, well, should I stay back? Like, I'm not good in melee, so I will be in the back anyways.
You can be at the backside, so
Most of this
in the
floor is
middle
empty, so
between Hinado and us.
I think
I
apps are
just
currently
want
closed.
the aura on our back.
I guess not.
And then we move ahead.
20 feet behind should be good, I think. Not too far that they can't rush in.
I see a door or a passage up ahead. I'll take a pic on this place.
I'm trying to find... Oh, here. So as you move in, you can see that the area ahead of you has dark green tiles that cover the walls and floor of the room. And there are many lidless coffers resting against the walls up ahead.
Lidless coffers.
Thought he said coffins. That was good, spooky.
I'll go inside the room.
As you enter, you can see that one of the coffers glows with a blue light, and there is a sledgehammer propped against the northern wall.
It glows and there's a sledgehammer.
Why would it glow?
I don't know. I getting spooked by that.
Okay.
Should we leave it alone?
Doesn't actually say why.
We haven't seen anything.
Take a peek.
I mean, I'd touch it if you want.
Yes, go touch it.
I've heard anyway.
Then you need to approach the one that's that's
I mean, if they have no leads, we can just take a look.
yeah, okay. I'll take a look at this first one right here.
Yeah. When you look inside, you can see that there's a collection of sea-based plants, mussels, and fungus that fill the basket.
Is this like food?
Looks like it.
All of them are glowing.
Nope, just the one.
This one.
Yeah, you can
So
see it's got
approach it.
blue around it.
Yeah. So take a look inside.
Inside is what appears to be a lantern. This lantern, it looks unremarkable in the fact of that it's this, it's metal construction, and there's a small flame inside that's shedding this bluish light. But that in itself is very strange. Why is the light blue?
Yeah, that's a strange lantern. I'll pick the lantern.
We haven't seen anything blue, right? Oh well, one of the enemies was blue. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah. So there is nothing else inside here, right?
Nope.
So I'll just take the lantern with me. It's like a normal lantern in
Except it's blue.
yeah. I mean, okay. So I'll take the lantern and I'll go back to the work and attach it to the work.
Yeah, I can check it later in case it's magical.
30-foot radius.
It's a same light as a hooded lantern, Daddy.
Bright light, 30-foot radius, dim light for additional 30.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's a hooded
But it's
lantern.
blue.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Continue
Welcome
moving
to the stream.
forward.
So many auras.
Take a pick inside this room.
In this room, you see this area is mostly unfinished. It seems intended for use as a barracks, and there are many lidless coffers scattered throughout the chamber. Propped against the center of the northern wall are a variety of stoneworking tools, picks, sledgehammers, and other implements.
Ooh, sledgehammer.
They're making construction here. What do you guys think about breaking all those tools so we can make them have more trouble finishing whatever they're doing?
I don't think we should spend time on that.
Yeah, what is that going to do, really?
Well, one of the requests of the Saltmarsh was to delay them as much as possible. If they have they take more time to construct their barracks, we have a little bit more time to prepare. That's what I think.
Oh, okay. I had a weirdly different idea. I thought that we had to finish the building and unlock something.
Where is...
Spend the rest of the day's construction.
Patrols! Drawn from Area 24.
I mean, we can do this.
Oh, that's not... Oh, wait. That's on level
It's
2.
just likely that we might get that attacked while we are doing things.
Yeah, we should probably look around first, right?
Alright, so then where would you go?
I'll take a look inside.
wonder what this one is.
As you look up the hall into the room ahead of you, you can see the room has a very plain floor, and there seem to be 2 metal racks running across the length of the room ahead of you. They're about 6 feet apart. 6 feet. You guys can work out the specifics. But it's almost like there's 2 racks of them set up, so there's a row between them. And as you approach, you can see that there are spears, tridents, and other weapons arrayed on the racks. There's also a large coffer sitting against one of the walls.
Ooh, coffer. Nothing glowing inside.
No glowy things.
Okay, I'll touch this thing. Okay, guys.
As you look around the room, it's apparent this is some kind of armory. And altogether, by your count, there has to be 60 spears, 30 tridents, 10 glaives, 20 warhammers, and the unlocked coffer contains 75 daggers with scabbards.
How do we destroy this?
Actually, we should brought that alchemist fire and put everything on a pile. And
Put everything in a pile. Fireball.
We just have to note everything down and bring it back. I think this is a reconnaissance mission or whatever.
No, remember the 4th point was to sabotage. This, I will write it down. Okay, four jobs. Determine the strength of the Sawagan forces. Then locate important areas within the fortress where leaders, warriors, and others might be housed. Discover significant defensive measures, traps, readied areas for defense, or other dangers an attacking force might have to overcome. And lastly, discover how advanced the Sawagan preparations are when they may mount their first... Oh, I cut off. When they might mount their first attack, and sabotage any such defenses that you are able.
How much
So
does a spear weigh?
What are the doors made out of here?
Remember, all the doors are made out of stone. 4 feet thick, bronze bar, they're all identical.
Let's take the 60 spears and put them in a bag of holding.
Sure about that, homie?
don't make it explode, please.
A spear weighs only 30 pounds, and a bag of holding can take 500.
I mean, technically, we can just
It's not
snap
just
them in
weight,
half.
it's
Right?
volume too. Like, think about the real world space that 60 spears would take up.
We could just break them.
Yeah, break some of them, carry the others,
Didn't
throw some into.
Sweet Pea bring oil with him?
Yeah, I did.
He always
Yes.
has oil.
Right,
Right, what's in the other 2 rooms, Sweet Pea? Let's go check that.
All right. But this place is where for number 2 warriors are barracks here, right?
Yes.
I-
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Yep, that's what we said. This looks like some kind of a barracks.
Was the other room something we missed?
The other room that you came from, where you found the lantern, said that also looked like a barracks. Alright, you two, Renanu and Sweet Pea, up ahead of you. I lost it. It looks like a disorganized storeroom. There's coils of rope, heaps of animal hides scattered on the floor. There's metal nails kind of scattered and just kind of dropped all over the flooring here. It just looks like it's all construction supplies.
We could nail the coffers shut.
And as you move westward, you see another room. This one, much more neatly organized. You see heaps of metal nails, hooks, buckles, leather belts, and straps on the floor. And it looks like more supplies, but just much more cared for.
Okay, let's pile stuff in that room and burn it.
Yeah, just turn it into a giant oven, right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I finally get to use oil.
It's a stone room with a stone door. Could take some of the cloths and stuff, if this is made of cloth or leather, and put it underneath so the smoke doesn't. If the doors aren't airtight.
Okay, so there is a great deal of armaments here, right? What did we say it was, like 120 altogether?
Yeah.
So for you guys to gather up all these weapons and pile them all in this room, it would take, let's say, an hour with everybody working together. So you guys take an hour. You carry all of the weapons, everything that you can. You get the hides and move them into the room, and then what?
Do it, Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea is going to throw the oil on the.
Wait, is that everything we need to burn? Do you guys want to look around first, or?
I mean, I say we just get rid of the armaments and the improvements that they could make with this. Like, it'll be quite a simple burn. There's wooden barrels. There's all sorts of.
All right. We're sure that there isn't anything like gold inside, right?
It doesn't matter. Let's just burn.
All right. I got 15 oil. How much do you want me to use? Let's say 5.
Sweet Peaches, do something.
Just
Yeah,
pour
just
the oil on the floor,
pour
put the stuff
oil.
on top of it, pour the oil on top, give us a trail, light it on fire, we block up the door, we run away.
Yep, oil and torches. I'll just remove them from it. Then burn it, right?
Good. All right, you little arsonists.
Finally, they get it.
Right, now help me jam this door. Sweet.
Alright. Jam the door. And then you're, shoving hides underneath of it?
I want to have
Smother
enough
the
so some
fire,
smoke,
but
some
this whole
oxygen
thing is
can
just
get
not
in,
very
but I don't want all the
important,
smoke to get. So I don't want anybody to be alerted. Is that possible?
Don't do that, Gura.
Okay.
Alright, So, you set the stuff on fire. Congratulations. Now what?
Get away from the fire.
Yeah, I would say this way.
I'm just taking a peek here. Ah, this goes back to the
Look,
entrance. I see.
You can touch it. Touch it.
I know. It's like I wonder what that. Everyone's wondering where's Sweet Pea. It's calling to me. Nah, good boy.
Oh god. Alright, so back in the barracks. Now what?
I guess we should check to the west. Is there anything?
Yeah. There's a portion where the wall has collapsed, and this room, it meets up with another hallway that you can see runs north and south. You also see there are 3 rooms at the southern end of this chamber that you haven't explored yet either.
Okay, I'll take a look at this first one here.
And they finished the table on this one.
Alright, Naru and Quandal. That room looks like a makeshift storeroom. Stone coffer stands in the northeast corner. An identical one rests in the northwest. The lids of these coffers lie on the floor beneath piles of stoneworking tools, chunks of chiseled stone, and debris. Sweet Pea and Renanu. This room holds a small table with 2 chairs beside it. A stone coffer, it's lid open, propped against the wall, and identical one in the northern corner. Sorry. As you approach the table, you can see that there are several maps, which you can unmistakably recall to be the coastline of Saltmarsh, with several lines and markings in a language you don't understand.
We'll take the.
I'm going to guess that's not Aquan.
No,
Is
it
that
is
what
not.
element
The Sawagan have
is?
their own language.
Yeah, I guess Aquan is the thing that elementals of water type use.
Yeah, that's Aquan.
And I'll pass the maps to whoever is the one with the bag of holding.
Who actually has the bag of holding?
Let's say
Sweet
it's
Pea.
a daughter.
Sweet Pea's carrying the bag of holding.
Okay. Okay, is there anything inside this one? If it's
More
open full?
tools.
How about the other one? Just tools.
Just
Yes, tools. Lots of tools.
And what about the middle one? Just tools.
This is an unfinished chamber, and you can see that there's more implements and raw materials here. Looks like tiles to help finish the flooring here.
And the coffers. Just tools.
They're empty.
Oh, empty. Okay.
Okay, I'll do a thing. I'll bring the work here and try to load him with some tools, and then go outside and throw them on the sea.
Does the warg have saddlebags? Did you purchase any type of carrying equipment for your mount?
No,
No?
not. Yeah, let's say I put it some on my backpack and carry with the work, so it's faster that way. It would take some time. It's not a lot of.
There is a lot of tools though.
Just a little bit, just to annoy
Yeah,
them.
and you are a small creature, so you're your backpack and what you could carry wouldn't be a whole lot.
Yeah, it's just the intentions, you know.
Yeah, I don't think the tools are that big of a deal. I mean,
Anything counts.
they have so many that I think they can replace anything they lose.
Put one of
Rinanu,
the tiles in backwards to bother the OCD people.
as you approach, you can see that the floor is done in dark blue tiles in this chamber, and at the center is a round table with a small bench beside it. You see there is another coffer in the northeast corner. Its open lid leaning against the wall, and you see that nobody is currently residing here. It looks like the room has been unused. And you start to get the impression that much of this floor is unoccupied, as it is still undergoing construction.
In the room that we entered, the one we came in, the room we used to come in, did it have a path to the west? Or was it just south and east?
It had a path
I
to the
think
west.
it did.
Okay, so I'll just assume that's the way back, yeah.
Not this. This whole place feels unused. I think we need to go further.
Yeah, I guess south it is.
What about that spinning wheel, though?
Go spin it!
I mean, technically we should find out what it is. But I don't
My
know
guess,
well.
my guess is maybe it's like it's a gate door, the gate thing. Or my worry is that it might just straight up flood the whole place. It's like the emergency switch.
You think this is a water dungeon from the
Yeah,
Zelda
maybe.
game?
Yeah.
I mean, flooding a place that's higher than the water, I think that's quite tough. I mean, this place is so under construction, so
Just go spin it.
it would.
What's the worst that it can do to you?
Hmm.
And the warg stands on Sweet Pea path.
We're going down. Yeah. Okay. Did we miss another hallway on the right?
I don't know, only one way to find out.
Hmm. Do you want to go back and check it, or?
Nah, stay with the group.
All right. All right.
Now you
Are we
have a
still
choice to
sneaking
make.
in front?
East or south?
Let's go east.
This place reminds me of the last dungeon.
Where we all, well, not all, died.
Why is the warg hanging so far back?
Because sometimes I forget to move him.
Alright,
Ooh,
so remember
this
these
seems
areas
sensitive.
are difficult terrain. And then you have more choices. East or south.
East again.
Yeah, if we go east, we will most likely see the same hallway we use. Oh wait, this one there is south. It might not be the same.
This is just such a big,
see a door.
big dungeon, but there's nothing on this first floor. Other than the two big
one more
fights.
spinny thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think they probably just opened gates or something, like that one up there.
As you look here, this chamber is accessed by 3 archways leading into the northern hallway, the eastern hallway to the south, and the western hallway you just entered from. And you see there's a metal gate that closes off an opening to the north. A mechanism consisting of a wheel, chains, and various pulleys is attached to the eastern wall.
Yeah, it just opens it.
Wonder what this room is.
From what? Can you pass through that?
Oh, is it closed?
It's a gate!
Oh, I thought it was open. Sorry.
So from here, can we see anything inside?
It just looks like a big, empty room, and in the center of the room, it looks like there's a large pillar, and on this pillar, several chains.
No, seems like a dungeon.
Yeah. Prison somehow.
So we can't see any further in. So, Sweet Pea, why don't you help me with?
Spin it.
You've been desperate to try. Let's spin it.
Okay, it opens. It drops the gate.
I'll go take a peek if I see anyone inside.
To your right, along the eastern wall, runs a shallow trough cut into the stone floor. The channel is stained, and traces of a brown liquid shine wetly. To your left, along the western wall, dozens of manacles hang from the wall at waist height.
Sweet Pea, don't touch that. I'll keep moving in. Oh wait, I see someone. Like something. I don't see it well. Does it seem to notice us since we have the light source?
You can barely make out the shape of some creature in the corner there. It's lying on the floor, and it doesn't move.
I'll move closer to see it, get a better look.
It is a human man, and he's lying there on the ground.
And does he look like he might be alive?
As you get closer, he turns very weakly and in your direction. Hello?
Hello, who are you? And how long have you been here?
My name is Elmo. I have been here so long.
I pull out my water skin and give it to him.
He just holds his hand up and pushes the water away. Save it. I am not long for this world. Why they don't bother to shackle me anymore.
Yeah, how'd you get here in the first place? You're the first person we've seen here.
I was a leader of a party of adventurers from long ago. We're supposed to investigate strange things in the former lizard folk lair. Me and my companions were equipped to explore underwater, but we never got that far. As soon as we entered, they ambushed us. All my friends are dead, and they took me prisoner. They've had me working as a slave, laboring on building their temple.
Wait, did you say lizard folk?
No, of Selwagen.
Oh, okay.
I'll approach the guy and I'll get close to him and touch him, and I'll use lay your hands on him for, let's say, 5 HP.
It doesn't seem to really have any effect.
Okay. Do you feel any better?
No. Yeah, I told you. Don't bother.
I can't leave you alone here.
We could maybe at least bring him outside for fresh air.
I think he's
He's
going to
spent.
die.
What else do you know of this place?
I'm afraid that my mind is just terrible. I'm so exhausted and very tired. I can't much recall anything about the lower levels. I'm sorry. I do know this. Me and my companions, we had a number of items to aid us with underwater exploration and combat. They were confiscated by the Selwagen. I don't think that they know their secret properties.
What kind of items? So we will know when we see them.
The man's eyes suddenly widen, and he grasps at the air. He turns away from some imagined horror. Teeth! The teeth in the temple!
I'm looking around and asking, did he say teeth?
Yes,
He did
yes,
say
he
teeth.
did.
Yes.
Teeth of the temple. Hey, are you okay? Hey, you fine?
I think he's
He's dead.
He's gone.
Good thing we have that cremation chamber, right?
May you matter light your path to the other world.
We should move forward before the fire catches up to us.
Actually, I disagree. I think this is a good stopping point for the week. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, and we know that there's no session next week because people are going to be absent, for the holidays and whatnot. So that's fine. I guess I will see you guys in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And thank you everyone else for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in Discord. That's where we hang out through the week. That's where we organize all of our games. And if you want to get involved, where you need to be. Daddy Warbucks, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you come back at 7 for Princes of the Apocalypse. Should be a good time. Thanks everybody. I will see you around.